Hey boys and girls, we are going to make a chain link that we're going to eventually 3D print, and I'm going to teach you how to do multiple colors. That way you can choose whether you want the inside to be blue and the outside to be yellow or whatever you wish to do. Alright, so follow this and hopefully I can do this in all one video. It's only pretty much three 3D steps and a work plane, so not a lot of geometry, not a lot of complex drawing. Just follow me and I'll lead you to the promised land here. So let's get started. You're going to open up Inventor. If your first time, you'll see a screen that says Start Working or Learning. You're going to hit Start Working. And then you're going to go New. And once the screen opens up, make sure it says English Standard IN.IPT. So I'm going to teach this as if you have no idea what you're doing. So that way, in case you don't have an idea of what you're doing, you won't be completely in the dark about this. All right? So I'm going to do this slow, do this steady, and we'll all win the race here together. So as mine's loading and I'm standing here burning time, I'm not standing. That would be pointless. Okay. So I'm not going to talk any more than I need to, so we can do this. We're going to start by clicking on this Start 2D Sketch right here. Just click the icon, and this will come up. All right, we're going to start on the XY plane, please. So let's go there first. Okay, the main geometry tool we're going to use, yes, I use that bad term, geometry, is a center point slot. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to click on the middle, move your mouse out. Okay, you're going to type 0.5. Okay, now your chain should do something like this. Okay, and I want to make this thing 0.5 also. Now I'm not 100% sure I'm going to stick with that measurement. Actually, I am not. I am actually going to double click on this 0.5 and change that to 1. Okay, so it looks like this. So Inventor is very user-friendly. If you ever have to change a measurement, you just double-click on it. It'll just come up right down here, and then you'll change it. Now it should be all purple, or whatever color you wish to call this. And it should be good to go from there. So you're going to press Finish Sketch next, and then we'll work on the next step. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a sweep. Okay, I know you're like, what is a sweep, Voith? All right, here's a sweep. So what a sweep is we're going to take a form and it's going to wrap around the object. So here's what you got to do. You're going to click on the XZ plane right here. Okay, and you can either click this icon right here, or you can right click and go Create New Sketch. It doesn't matter. I usually like clicking the icons for you get practice. Now, if you press Shift and scroll, you'll see here how you're drawing directly on that line. Okay, now we're going to make a circle. And sometimes I like to shift it over just so I can see where I'm at on the line. I'm pressing Shift and scroll. Shift, and I'm holding down on the scroll button if you don't know what that is. But we're going to just do a circle. And it's having problems seeing this point right here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to project geometry on this plane right here so I can get the endpoint. So make sure you hit Project Geometry. I'm going to hit Circle again, and there it is. And see, now it's on that dot. And hit 0.375. Okay, now you got a circle. Actually, on second thought, let's make this, I apologize, I checked my actual problem itself. Let's just make this 0.325 instead. I apologize for that little oopsie. I don't want this to be too thick. I was checking my original copy. I'm doing this, and that's what it said. So press Finish Sketch. Okay. All right. So we're going to hit a sweep now. I hope I said sweep earlier. If I said loft, I apologize. I get the two backwards sometimes. So sweeps are fun. All you have to do is you click your little circle right here. Then you click a path. You press OK. And there's your first chain. Boy, if I had an easy button next to me, I'd probably press it. I do, but it's out of batteries. Okay, we have to do another one. This one's a bit more challenging, but like anything else, we can manage it. Okay, so now we're going to do this next step. We're going to start off by clicking on the XZ plane. If you want to press shift and scroll, you can see where you're slicing through. You're slicing right through the middle of this, and press new sketch. Okay? Then I'm going to press F7, which is a slice graphics function. And what slice graphics does is, guess what? It allows you to slice graphics. Awesome, huh? Okay, so we're going to go to slot. I'm going to do overall slot. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. I'm going to go over about 2 inches. I said about, don't type 2, because it might go to a different direction. So click this. Now you're going to go up. You see how you got some room here? You're going to type 1, okay, which is similar to our last one, I believe. Now, I do want to set this to where like it's the right measurement. But now it's set. I can click on my dimension button, click one endpoint, click the next endpoint, move it down, type 2 enter. Okay? Okay, you got that done. Press finish sketch. Okay? We're going to do the same thing as last time. I need to hit this XY plane. You see now where all my logic is coming to play at. Okay, we're going to do sketch on XY. Once again, I have to project geometry this so I can find my endpoint. Hit circle, draw a circle, 0.325. And if you can guess what's next, then you've learned something today. Sweep, hit this, press OK. Now you have 2 chains. Okay? Is that the name of a rapper? Maybe. Okay, I don't know. That's probably the dorkiest thing I've said all day. All right. I don't feel like drawing this one again, and I want a third. So I'm going to teach you how to mirror this sucker. Okay? It's going to be really, really simple if you can follow these next 2 steps. By the way, I lied. This might be more than 2 steps. But either way, we're going to figure this out. Okay. So you're going to click on this thing that says plane offset. So if you go up here, you're going to go down to plane offset. Okay? I want to go to the XZ plane. And it should get an arrow pointing this direction. If it doesn't, then just hit negative. You're going to type 1.5, and it'll make a plane right here in the middle. Okay? So let's flip this around, and we'll mirror it. So go ahead and hit mirror, which is right up here by pattern. Okay, it should be right by plane. Look where my mouse is. Click this. Okay? It says feature. Well, I want to mirror this. So just click it, and these 4 things will go blue. Click mirror plane. Click this right here. You'll see these things which are saying, hey, it's going to mirror something. You press OK, and now you mirrored it. Okay? You just made yourself a chain link. Congratulations. Now we're going to get it ready to print. Now everyone should have the software on theirs. If you want to get rid of this middle thing, you're welcome to. You can right-click and uncheck the visibility. If you do want to change your color, you are welcome to on here, just for the sake of your own aesthetics. You can right-click on Sweep, go to Properties, and if you want to go down here, you can change it to whatever you want to. I just chose Asphalt because I can. So you can do that on these if you wish, just so you can kind of see how yours may look here in the end. So it's entirely up to you. Maybe I want to go purple, and right now I'm 3D printing with pink, so maybe I want pink. So it's up to you. Don't care. I'm just playing around right now. And if you want to do the mirror one, you can do this one too. So this has no effect on your actual printing itself. You can just kind of get a view on how yours is going to look in the end. Okay, so we're going to get this ready to print. Now, this is going to be a multi-step process to do this. So please follow me very carefully. I'll try to go slow. If you want 2 colors like this, here's how you do it. First thing you have to do is right-click on your middle sweep, and you have to go to Suppress Feature. That should make it go away. It's still there, it's just hidden. Now, if I was you real quick, you may want to save this entire project as chain, and then just pause the video and come back. I only have 5 minutes left, so I'm going to just keep rolling along. Click on the Export button, and click Export CAD File Format. This screen should pop right up. Let me resize it so you can see everything. Okay, it's not letting me. I'll move this down. There we go. Okay. Change this to an STL file. Okay. And then go to Options and make sure this says millimeters, because that will scale it to the right scale. Okay. All right. So here, I want you to put your last name end chain and the color. So I'm going to put down black. Okay, so that's done now. Next, what I want you to do is you're going to unsuppress the sweep 2. So unsuppress feature, that'll make that come back. And suppress sweep 1. If you get this one, press accept. That's fine. I don't care because it's throwing a fit that you suppress that feature. It'll be fine. And now we do the same thing. We go File, Export, CAD Format. I want you to do the same thing. I want you to go your last name, middle, chain, color, pink. Okay? Because these have to be 2 separate files that you have to combine in the next software. Okay, next step. Your computer should have a program on there that is called Flash Print. Go to that. And we have to build this thing now. If you get a download, just press X. Okay, press load and go find your files. I'm going to pause the video while I go find mine. Okay, I found mine, and you have to load these one at a time. You can't do them both. So I'm going to load the ends first, and they'll pop right on the screen. And just press yes. Yes, the first thing you'll notice is they are on the bed. We are going to have to change that. But I want to load in the other one first. So go load and go to the middle pink one. Okay, yes, these are not exactly how you want them. So here's how you're going to fix that problem. You're going to click this chain right here to make sure it's white. Okay, you're going to go move, and you see where it says Z, bump it up until it's floating in midair. Okay, I did mine at about 14. Let's see if that'll work. Just press X when you're done. In order to shift around this program, you press shift and then left mouse click. Nope. Let's just hit view. There we go. That's about in the right location I am wanting. Okay. Next step. You have to go to supports. You're going to go to support options. I want you to hit linear and change this to 1. Okay. I don't want tree-like. I want linear. Press OK. Press the auto support. Save and press OK. What this will do is this will show you all the build that you will need. Okay, and there's a lot of it. That's awesome. You're going to press back. It'll ask you to save. Make sure you save this in location you have. Okay. If you want to put it last name support chain, that would be great because it needs this file in order to print it properly. Okay. Okay, next step is we have to tell it that this one needs to be different. So I'm going to click on this one, and I need to click on extruder, and I'm going to go left. Now, you're going to need to tell me what colors you want what, because I won't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. So I want left to be pink, and I want right to be black. Okay? Because if you look at this, and you can't change these colors. It's just how the program is. So left will be pink, right black on mine. One last step. We hit print. We're going to do a standard. You need a raft. Pick left or right. It doesn't matter. Okay? Press OK. Add a wall. No. Okay? Go ahead and name it. So width, chain. Do me a favor. Do the colors. Pink and black. So I know which ones they are. If you'll put the middle first and the outside last, that would be best. So please save it as that so I know what to do. Press save. It'll build it. And you're done. Okay? I might put a notice on Enmodo. I might just bring on a flash drive. Please make sure these are saved to your H drive so I can find the files if I have a problem. So we'll talk about how to turn it in later. Who knows what I'm going to do from one year to the next. But this will take an hour and it looks like 54 minutes. And also, if you want to mess around with this layers thing, you can see how it's going to be made as I play around with this. So I hope you enjoyed the chain link. If you have any questions, please ask. And hopefully we can build this for you. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.